Let's shall.
Oh, welcome in, everyone. Episode 49, Better Than Birdie. We have a lot of early comers in here. Thank you very much for anyone that's tuned in thus far. It is myself, Mr. Moose, Bear, and we are without Mr. Lobster this evening, but we shall have a good time either way. A lot to talk about, a lot going on. Real golf, virtual golf, different virtual golf events coming up. But first, let's kick it around the horn. Let's go to Bear first. Bear, how's it going? You've been doing some editing?
Lots of editing. I have 5 videos, released one earlier today. Probably going to release the second one. It is already processed, uploaded to YouTube. Ooh, Guinness.
Ooh.
So we'll probably do that a little bit later in the week, and then we've got 3 more games to go. So Bear in the
Love
net.
that.
It's about to be
Yep.
popping off.
Bear in net. If you guys don't follow, I'm going to put exclamation Bear in the chat. Go check him out. Oh, did I not do? Oh, Nightbot's a little slow these days. He's been drinking himself. But click on that, specifically the YouTube, the long URL there. That'll take you right to Bear in net. Give that man a sub and take a look at those vids. Guarantee you'll enjoy his content if you enjoy him here. Moose, how are you?
Hello. Oh, we're getting by. Working a lot last week with most of the office out for a wedding. Pretty much gonna have more hours this week, even though everyone's back. So, but it's been fun. Got to watch a couple hockey games for once instead of working them. Watch the college team win their division championship, so they're going to be going to the Division III NCAA's pretty soon. So that'll be fun. And then get to see a Comets game away in Syracuse that they won 8-5. So. Pretty action-packed. Always nice to take one on the road. And like I said, don't really get to watch the games much, so that was a nice change.
You're looking extra healthy. I don't know if it's the hair today, Moose, but I feel like you're just on
my
top of
my
your
hair's
A-game.
my hair's nice and fluffy. I woke up from a nap probably 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm
extra
rested.
gel, or I don't know. Maybe you got extra
no
electrolytes in because of the poor Saturday
So-
morning.
Yeah.
Sunday morning.
Oh man. So the game was Friday night. So that was Saturday morning. Yeah, went out, drank with the team a little bit after their win. Only had 2 drinks and a shot. Pretty strong drinks. And knew I couldn't drive. Don't drink and drive. Don't do it. Stupid.
Mhm.
So went up to the office. It wasn't even that late. It was probably only 11:30. Went up to the office, laid down on the floor, used my backpack as a pillow and my buddy's coat as a blanket. Woke up at about 3:30, drove myself home, and I've never been hungover before. And Saturday morning, I threw up 8 times, and I couldn't keep food down until about 3:00. So that
Well
was
done,
my
Moose. Big round of applause. Way to get after it.
You want to see
said
what
office? You slept in your
Yes.
in where? The arena?
Yes. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Right in our ticket office, right under my desk. I'll go show you what I bought after that. I'll be right back.
Let's see. Okay. I know Uber, right? He was he was mixing Mr. Captain and Uncle Jimmy, or was it Jimmy? Or no?
I thought it was Jack.
Jack.
He said
Jack
it was
and the
Jack
Cap.
and Captain.
Yeah, Jack and Captain, but we went out and we bought this after. So
Oh yeah,
I got 2
mandatory.
of these. These are 64 ounces. So
Just wait until you just skip that and just go straight to drinking Pedialyte right in the morning.
my buddy
Like a
the next
2-year-old.
morning. My next morning, he was in pretty bad shape too. He just had a liquid IV.
Mhm.
I've never had one of those, but I heard they work wonders. So
Yeah. Anyways, while we're on the topic of hockey, let's talk about Bears hockey team, shall we, Bear?
Sure.
The most exciting part of the San Jose Sharks, we love going over brawls, and this happened in the Sharks.
I don't
game,
think
so
I've seen this one yet.
I don't know how loud. It is.
They storm the crease like bumblebees. They
this is
travel
the
like
only
a burning flame. We see them slide the puck inside. It's
Watch this
a
lady in the blue.
hockey game. Oh, it's a hockey game.
Oh, this is definitely at DMCA.
But I was jamming. I love that song.
I know.
Oh.
Oh, you look at
That
this guy
guy's getting some
wailing.
good shots.
She was like
in.
an usher, and she's just like all set. So big brawl in the
Panther
Sharks
King
game.
jersey.
Ugh, 8-0. That's a tough look, Bear.
The
Ready?
Bruins scored.
It happens.
And she's just gonna turn around and say,
And I'm out.
"I'm out."
I'm out.
I've had enough here.
Yeah.
I don't get paid enough for this.
Yeah.
what?
You're not getting
Sharks and Predators fans mid-season? Oh, he's wearing an Evander Kane jersey, so
I know. I noticed that.
that might say something right there, but I don't know. Anyways, you got any comments on hockey, Moose? Is there anything good going on, or Bear? I really haven't been paying too close to the NHL this season, to be quite honest. I know the
Andre
Bruins are doing decent.
Vasilevsky's had a couple like Save of the Year candidates in the last couple days. No shock there. Tampa set a new franchise record for like they scored however many goals in like 30 something seconds the other day.
They're still going to be, they're going to be the team.
The Atlantic Division is just incredible. I mean, you have the Bruins are in the first wild card spot with 72 points. If you compare that to the West Division,
73 is winning in Pacific.
Yeah,
right
they
now.
would be second in the Central almost
or Pacific.
first in the Pacific. Yeah. But other than that, I can't think of too much. Panthers up 5-0 right now in the Sabres. Boston up.
Draisaitl, McDavid. They just can't. They still can't get that team together.
God.
It's a damn shame. All right, Moose. Well, we do have some NFL news, and I specifically mentioned before the podcast I'd like to play a little game with you because, specifically with you because not to any.
I'll be the first one to admit I don't have a lot of football knowledge.
Exactly why I wanted to play it with you. Yes, exactly. Yeah. I'm going to go over some violations that happened in players' careers, and you're going to guess how long their suspension was. Okay, I'm not going to say names. All right. But let's take a gander here. Okay, so at 20 years old, this gentleman tossed his pregnant girlfriend like a rag doll and punched her in the face.
I'm was not convicted laughing because of assault. What he did. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I know it's just going to be a short suspension, 3 games.
Okay, so that one is a flat 0. So we're going to start there. Okay, let's build our way up. Tyreek Hill is the answer. Correct. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be the second part.
This will be how we play.
All right. Yeah.
I can get it off of the.
All right. This gentleman in college punched his girlfriend in the face on camera and now plays in the NFL. And take a guess how many games he was suspended in the NFL.
None, because that happened in college.
Yeah, that is correct. It is in college, and he is now a All-Pro.
Joe Mixon.
There we go. 2 for 2, Bear.
I feel you haven't heard his name in a while. Like, I heard it a lot around that.
Well, he was in the Super Bowl. He was on the bench on the final drive. I wasn't griping about that or anything. We had Samaje Perine in the game. Brilliant play by the head coach there. But, I mean, that's neither here nor there. I got told that he is the pass-catching running back, although you have an All-Pro. I don't want to get back into that. Bring up bad memories. Okay. 4 instances of domestic violence, including tossing his girlfriend or wife, I don't know the exact terms, into armory, like heavy armory, like machine guns.
Oh man! Oh, was this the one from a couple months ago?
No, it's a little whiles back.
1 game. They can't all be 0, right?
This is going to be a 4-gamer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, is that Greg Hardy?
That is Greg Hardy. Bear is 3 for 3. and once again, we are not laughing at the situation. We are just playing a little mini game here. And footage of a gentleman beating up and dragging his wife into the elevator.
Oh, man.
Actual footage.
Yeah, I remember this.
I actually know the initial suspension, too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say 2 games.
Bingo! Nailed it, Moose.
Oh.
Bear? Ray Rice. That is right. And then we have
did he appeal that or no?
It was 8 and then it got down to 2, I believe, right?
Okay.
Does that sound right?
It became indefinite because of
the uprising I remember
after.
That part.
Like it was a big looping curve of like, okay.
Did you guys hear that?
No, but it looked like
It looked good.
yeah, it looked good. All
I
right.
hit my tooth on the cap.
So the longest we have so far is 4 games. Let's see what other long suspensions we have. An alleged request within team to deflate footballs to a desired PSI level.
Oh, did he get suspended? I should, out of all the ones, I should know this one, right?
Alleged. We have no we have no proof, Moose.
Oh, trust me, I'm aware. I feel like he got 4 games for that, didn't he?
Nailed
Something
it.
stupid.
There we go.
Let's go.
4 games.
Tom Brady.
All right, and our final one. While not playing in a NFL game, but on the IR, wagering a grand total of $1,500 of his own hard cash on a NFL game
Yeah, man,
that he was not participating in.
Yeah, I know this was today, but I can't remember. I didn't see the amount of games. They're gonna take that more seriously than pretty much anything else. 4 games?
How about a full 17 pop the entire
My God.
season? There,
Calvin Ridley.
Ridley.
Yeah, that was it, man.
Hence the reason we are playing this game. One of the most
goodness.
absurd things I've seen in quite some time. The NFL in their just utter incompetence as far as judging.
It's not even like a Pete Rose. Like, yeah, I bet on
It would be one thing if you were playing in the game. Sure, he's literally been on IR the entire year basically, and he bet on. It doesn't even matter if he bet on the Falcons or against the Falcons, but he bet a quote-unquote small amount of money on an NFL game and gone for a season, and he's losing $10 million of it because he was guaranteed $10 million. But injured reserve. So like they literally can't play when you're on injured reserve. You're not even like questionable on the sideline or anything.
I was gonna say, was that Bengals guy that was on the sideline that came onto the field? Was he on the IR or was he just not dressed for that game?
Bengals guy?
I'm not sure. I think he was on the IR.
Gotcha.
What,
Yeah, he
what
was in like
Bengals guy are we talking about?
shorts and flip flops. He came onto the
Bengals
field
dude
to
that came out.
celebrate. Like
In the Super Bowl,
yeah. It's just all it is you have it basically. Long story short, you have a 53-man roster in the NFL. If you designate a guy to the IR, there's different terms and lengths. He no longer counts to your 53-man roster, so you buy yourself an additional roster spot. So that's kind of the crux of the whole point of that. So, anyways,
I could put it in other football terms.
Yeah.
Uber, you got 14 guys that are on the team. All right. One of them gets hurt. You're allowed to set them aside and get someone else in, so that way they could still play. There.
Bingo. More people playing the football. And more people coming to join the Red Fast Review due to Crown Slayer. Thank you very much, Crown. Can't thank you enough. And G-Dog, welcome in earlier as well. Thank you, boys. As we continue up the sports genre, I mean, do you guys have anything else before we kind of move along on that? I don't want to dive too deep into it, but I just thought it was an outrageous punishment for the crime compared to what other punishments they give out.
NFL-wise, you're saying?
Yeah.
No.
NFL for the longest time needs a third party to come in and make those decisions. That's been...
Well, because they've been taken to court a couple times over suspensions, right?
Exactly. It's
just pick and choose.
It's all over the place. I mean, anyways. MLB talk, Moose. This is more up your alley. Bear too. They agreed to ban shifts, implement a pitch clock, and make bases larger in 2023. Your thoughts?
I still don't believe the shift is going to get banned. What I hope happens is I was talking to a minor league pitcher the other day because he streams. And I guess in the minor league, how shifts work are you can play the shift, right? But you can't have an extra guy on the outfield grass. So you can shift, but all the people that would be in the infield still would have to be.
You have to have probably 4 people touching dirt in infield, basically.
Yeah, correct. Yep. Which I think would be a good way to go about it if they do want to change something. I still don't know if I want them to get rid of the shift. Pitch clock, I'm a big fan of. Oh
I
my
knew there was going to be a
God.
good comment if I scrolled down.
Always go down.
Imagine how fast Trey Turner could get around those. I don't even want to call them bases, those tarps out on the field.
Oh, that's too good.
Yeah,
Joseph.
pitch clock, I'm a big fan
Ungaro.
of. I'm sure David Price and a couple pitchers aren't. But when you have, regular season games taking 5 hours because a pitcher takes 45 seconds to throw one pitch, it's a little absurd in my opinion.
So for me, as a very, very casual viewer of the MLB, I do like all of these. I think it makes it more entertaining, and because it's banning shifts or like modifying them
It'll
is going to
definitely make the
score
game
more runs.
offensive, yeah.
Yep, implementing a pitch clock also scores more runs and makes it quicker, which is the biggest part. Like you have 45 seconds between pitches. It's just a snooze fest sometimes because you might not even have, even if it's a strikeout or a walk, you have like a 10-minute at bat sometimes from start to finish. And making the bases larger, sure, whatever. It doesn't really. I think that's more for player safety.
Probably going to be like half an. Yeah, it's going to probably be like half an inch larger or something.
Yeah, just so they're not like on top. Yeah,
Still counts.
Yeah, that's right. Fair enough. All right, so baseball heading in the right direction. You guys excited for college basketball coming up? Well, it's been here for quite some time, the past few months, but we have March Madness coming around. Do you guys fill up brackets typically?
Rock chalk, baby.
I do it just for the
hell
hell
of it. You're a Jayhawks guy?
That's where I got my master's from. So.
Shit! I didn't know that.
Super Jayhawk.
That's cool.
They lost.
I don't know if you guys saw this. So this is Russian. This is one of the best parts about the conference championships because everyone's at home and they have all these crowd rush the courts. Watch this guy in the middle in the chair. Right. We'll show it again. It's hard to see. He's storming the court with all the fans.
That's great.
But the storm in the court stuff is great. And Coach K did not get to storm the court. Not that they would have because they were 11-point favorites in his final game. I don't know if you guys watched, but that was a pathetic performance by Duke in Coach K's final farewell tour.
Damn.
42 years at Duke. What can you say? He's got to go down probably the greatest or one of the greatest college basketball coaches of all time. 5 national championships, something like that. So big stuff there for him. All right, let's get into more golf stuff, huh? So Mr. Max Homa, did you guys watch any of the Bay Hill Invitational this past weekend? Gets a nice ace there. Scotty Scheffler gets his second win in like the amount of 3 tournaments. So Scotty Scheffler, he has been around the tour for quite some time and really climbing the ladder. He's got to be top 50, maybe even top 25 in the world at this point. He was on Ryder Cup Team USA. He's been playing really well. So really good to see that. One thing that was fun to watch, but was not a good moment. Nope. Different Matt Jones. Here we go. Here's Spartan Dog when he plays.
Oh, man, he knew it as soon as he hit it. Oh, yep, and here we go.
And see ya. That thing, I couldn't hit a pitching wedge that far. That thing's so far into the lake, it's not even funny. Such a shame. Look at these scores, though. I think the winning score was like 600. Hovland's at 9, McIlroy 7, Hatton, Gooch, Horschel at 6. This was in the third round, but the weekend rounds were just played very, very difficult at Bay Hill, and Scheffler ends up getting the win. So good stuff. And yeah, Uber knows about blow ups. His guy Hatton's always good for one. I think he almost blew up this weekend, but anyways. And then one last thing as we kind of lead into it. Oh, actually, I do have a couple small things here. 7. Look at the Rory Sabatini in the Champions Tour. Withdrew after 13. He stuck around even after and helped out with. He had a knee injury, so literally after he withdrew.
Sabatini withdrew. after the 13th hole. He's playing with Anirban Lahiri.
Let's talk about being a good guy.
He's continued
Look
to
how
not only
perfect.
walk with
Like, this is like one of those oddly satisfying clips you see.
He's grooming.
He grooms this to
He's ready
perfection.
for the bunkers. It's just really unusual, don't you think?
I've never seen that in all the years I've
That's
played
not
out
good
here.
for a
I've
knee
never
injury,
seen a
though.
player
Nope,
like
and he's
that.
bending over like that. Look at it, he's hobbling.
He's like hobbling around.
On his bad knee.
Guys, I'm a champion.
Got to appreciate that. On the Champions Tour, too. That ain't a young guy. I mean, Sabatini's
No.
probably got to be 55, I would guess.
We know he's at least 50.
45? Sorry about that, Roars. Not sure if it was the Champions Tour then.
Don't you have to be 50?
Oh, it was at Bay Hill. I lied.
Oh. Okay.
Never mind. But anyways, same tournament as the regular guys. I don't know why I thought he was on Champions Tour, but yeah.
I feel bad for him. We just called him 55. We just
Yeah, I
took
know.
like 10 years off him.
Sorry,
well,
Rory.
He's wearing the hat. His hat doesn't do him any
Yeah,
help.
true.
And then this guy at the NFL Combine, another guy just doing some good deeds out there, right, Moose? Picking up trash
Yeah,
from all
I
the
was gonna say,
Combine athletes that they leave.
I hope you got this because I forgot I sent it in. But yeah, this is similar to that. Was it college basketball clip we had a month or so back where team lost, they got all upset, stormed off the court, kicking trash cans over, and there was that one guy that stayed back and helped pick it all up.
Yep. And then the
Just
thing is,
shows you that.
don't be like the
Just
Karens
doesn't
out there, right, Moose?
Oh my god, dude, this
got Moose upset. Oh, I love you, Duncan. This poor little kid.
look at the
All he
kid's
wants is a
man.
puck.
Do you have the
This kid is
Hayden
about to
Fleury,
cry.
stuff?
Well, he is crying. The Hayden Fleury?
Yeah, I'll send it in the Discord right now because it'll warm your heart. Let me just find it.
What is fascination for someone that old?
To get a puck.
Right.
Like
It's a puck.
I think about.
It's not like it's signed or anything. Even if it was a signed one, then look how happy he
you
is.
go.
That's
Make
all
it
she had to
stay.
do.
No, but she's got the phone out. Look, she's like licking
She's
the
crying.
puck.
Yeah,
She's
she's
licking
there
the
by
puck.
herself. She ain't with that kid, I'll tell you that for free. And she's probably, maybe she's with the two next to him because they both wearing Duncan Keith shirts. But you'd figure she'd give it to those kids too.
Right.
But now we'll hope she stubs her toe. Anyways, all right, we're gonna get to TGC Tours. If we find it later in the pod, Moose, we'll get to it. But we've been dwindling
We're at
along.
our line.
Yeah, we're at our threshold. So let's take a look. The podcast name, always dedicated to the champion, Better Than Birdie. That is because this week's champion was better than Birdie every single hole of the entire tournament. That meaning he shot better than 72 under par. That is 74 under par for the one and only Regis Fretto. You don't see his name at the very top of the leaderboard often. This might have been his very first win ever. 14th ranked in the world, though. So he is not shy of being near the top, just very consistent. 52, 49, 55, 54. The second round is the golden egg round you will ever see. An 11 under front, 2 eagles, 7 birdies. An 11 under back, 2 eagles, 7 birdies. Not a single... Oh, he did have a 4. I was going to say there wasn't even a 4 on the card. But just incredible golf. A 49, and as we were looking at this before the podcast, Bear pointed out, 11 eagles and 8 pars. Right? Was that our math? 1, 2, 3... Nine. So 11. Yeah. So just an incredible. Yeah, 26 under miscut. Yeah, I'm right there with you. Oops. It was a fun time. I shot 14, 12. Didn't par a single bogey a single hole, and the cut was even worse than that though. I think it was 29. What are these scores? 28 under. You shot 28 under. You could have gone 14, 14. Just as Franz Melissen did. This man had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He had 10 pars in 2 rounds, and he missed the cut. Bogey free. 12 birdies, or 24 birdies and 2 eagles over 2 rounds. Miscut.
But I think that
Big
might
stuff.
be part of the problem with Platt is go up to the top, go to the top 10,
Mm-hmm.
and look at the discrepancy from the leader at 74. All right, let's say you take that out. You've got the next couple at 70. If you're in the 10th, position, you are, I'm assuming it's 61, so you're 13 shots off the lead.
Yeah.
Platt is extremely top heavy, and you've seen
Gauntlet.
it in the community where we sit there, and there's different levels to Platt. It's, are you competing to win? Are you competing for a cut? Are you there to survive? Like,
This is, do you think it'd be worth it down the road to make it more fun for everyone involved in Platt right now if they did like a WGR top 50, like just an exclusive tournament every week? Because I know they do them from time to time, right? Like certain stuff like
I
that.
think it has grown to the point where they need more tours, and I think they need to be more aggressive with demos. Personally, I've been in Platt for 10 events now, and I've made 3 cuts, and I've missed the last 3 or 4 in a row, and it's just like all I'm doing is fighting for a cut every week. There is probably a 0.001% chance that I have at winning a tournament. You know what I mean? Like, and it's probably not even that high. It's significant gap. Like, as Bear mentioned, the gap between the very top and just 10th, which is where, like, Bees shot 62 this week. That's where I would think, if I personally played my best, or Bear, if you probably played your best, we had 4 great rounds. We could maybe sniff a top 10, maybe. You know what I mean? Just kind of pull something together one week. But that's maybe once, twice a calendar year. So is it really worth us being there? Sure. I mean, maybe. I mean, I enjoy fighting the cut every week, but it is easier to get promotions. You only need 3 to get promoted. You need 5 to get demoed. So it makes for a field it keeps growing and growing and growing and growing, because it takes so much more to get demoed than it does promoted. Because now, how many people are in the field? How many played last week? Do you
up
even
at
know?
the top. Up at the top, it'll tell you.
It says it. 158 participants. That seems like a lot to me. Like, I feel like that should be down about 20% or so. Like, it should be like maybe 120, because right now you have 65 plus cuts.
Pro Tours later.
You have only we'll do the math right here. 65 over 158 is 41% of the field makes it. So, I mean, if that's what you're looking for, sure, that's fine. I'm fine with grinding that cut every week and trying to do that myself. So, I mean, I don't have a problem with it. There also is the option to do a Masters Tour. So, there's multiple ways to go. I don't think they need to change it. It's just it's going to continue to grow participation-wise.
I've just always looked at it from clearly and selfishly, content-wise. Like, if you put a top 50 tour into Twitch titles, I'm going to want to see what they're going up against and still tune in to the regular, Platt, Elite. And then when you're going into the Champions Tour or whatever, whatever you'd want to call it, give it, Emerald, I don't know. But you go into those tours knowing these are the best of the best.
Right.
I've always thought, content-wise, I'm making the grind to the top of the top, and then everyone else, maybe you lose a little bit of the shine on the Platt Tour, but at the same time, it's, that's always been my thought.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely many ways to go with it. I'm not unhappy. I'm just, personally voicing different ways that they could go about it. As you're saying, the top 50, because they do have those World Golf Championship events. So that's always fun. It's like, everyone gives Carpy crap because he won in the week that it was a World Golf event, right? Or something like that. Was that something that happened on his tour?
Carpy and V-Dog both got wins.
Right. So, like, it's kind of cool because you get to
tournaments.
see a new person who, not that Carpy really doesn't have a chance, but his chances without the top 50 there, go from 0.5% to 3%. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, it's, he's massively ahead of where he could be. In Progressive in group, welcome on in. We are discussing Plat Tour right now, and let's before we get too far, sorry, I get a little stuffy nose. Let's show some clips of Plat Tour, and this is one of the best players on Plat, Connor McPaul, second place this week.
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
And look at that scorecard. 1, 2, that is his
Eagles
third eagle of the
more
round. Just
five.
absolutely ripped it up round 3. He did round 2. I mean, holy crap, that wasn't even 51 too. My God. I guess you're always gonna have lots of circles when you're 70 under par. Another person finding the top 10. So here's your leaderboard. Regis, Connor, Scud, Materializations, Chris Abbott, Kara, Arthur Cooks, Eric, name Eric. I don't know this one too well. Bees, Killer Bees, who we're gonna be seeing later tonight, I think. But let's take a look at him now.
Get into a stand somewhere.
He's doing the dreaded fast forward. He ain't happy.
Nice.
Oh, he's on Xbox.
He plays super fast.
Super fast. We're lucky that this shot isn't fast forwarded.
Oh, gay on the bounce.
What is happening? Yeah.
The amount of time, like, that just goes to show you how much. This is probably one of the worst lies you will ever get in Plat Tour right here. An uphill lie. It's a balls above your feet. 77 to 84. You have this weird distance, and you're hitting into a green where there's all sorts of ridges in front and back. You need to be super precise. Let's see how long once again. So
it's not nice. Somewhere.
This is at 5 seconds.
It's not nice.
D lofts the pitch too from the heavy rough.
Double checks it
without even thinking about it twice.
No practice. Hits it at 10 seconds to analyze the most difficult shot. One of the most crazy lies into a green. Like, it's one thing if you're in this lie and just pitching back out to the fairway. Just goes to show. And on Xbox. Did we mention that already?
What is happening?
What is happening? Bees, hell of a shot there. Hell of a tournament. Great to see you playing well. He has earned that Xbox GOAT for a reason. Is he the only one that even played last week? Yeah, the only one that made the cut last week. Poor Colton Flint missing it. Shooting 59-55. Good Lord. Oops. Went back too far. We do have a couple other clips. Let's take a look at our one of our frequent favorites, Mr. Rundown Man.
Red slow. Get off that hill, please. And kids, this is what you call fairway by design. Fairway by design, people.
Round 1.
Trust me, it works. 180.
Welcome on in, Saw. Thank you very much, sir. Welcome in.
Get up a little bit. Oh, that is spicy. Go in for an albatross. Oh my God! How did you not fall?
Wow.
Oh my God! We almost struck the big bird again.
Could you imagine the scenes if Rundown had an Albie on flat, especially after that perfect red slow drive, textbook right into the fairway? This is what you call a fairway. Oh man, just great. Always some of the best reactions out there. Great shot, Rundown. And then we had Apex Hound, one of the biggest YouTubers out there.
Let's see what happens here on the 8th.
He was able to make the cut this week, play really well.
Going out the left side.
I have to skip forward.
If you want to eat healthy and feel your best,
I don't know if I want to eat healthy.
I definitely don't.
No, I'm good.
What's that?
And that's much more than
that. It said, do you want to eat healthy?
Oh my God, this green is a joke. Is what it is. It's an absolute joke.
He's adapting to Platt well, complaining about the greens. That's,
Yeah.
Sure
Yeah,
we
welcome.
Don't spin. Don't spin hard. Don't spin hard. Go in. Go in. Go in!
Yeah.
Oh, yes! You beauty! Don't spin, I said. How about you spin in the hole?
It's that sort of shots, though. Like, you need those to go your way in Platt if you're going to win. I'm willing to bet we don't have clips from Regis. Even, Materialization's in here. He's won the most on Platt this year. Those holeouts are going to be what wins you the tournament. Like, yes, it's going to be not bogeying and everything like that, but just about everyone's not bogeying. But those, getting like a handful of those, like one around, and not, as he mentioned, that could have rolled all the way off the green. If we look back at this.
Brilliant. Left side. It should be.
Higher than
There's a red slope right here, and that thing had enough to go all the way off this ridge, and then if it had steam to go off this ridge, potentially off the next one, then all of a sudden, instead of an eagle 2, you're looking at, still a tough up and down for par.
Come to my channel if you want to see the ball spin all the way down off the green. That's specialty.
But either way, great shot. Those are going to happen, so... yeah, you got to have a lot to go your way, 100%. Yeah. So, I mean, it's going to be consistency to get you in that top 10, top 5 area. But then that the next level scoring, I'm sure Regis had something similar of that. Where did Mr. Apex finish? There he is. T29. Very nicely done. Removed his demo, so good for him. And there was Schneider, rundown man at T25. So, bunch of big names up there. Let's look at Elite Tour real quick. Elite Tour will have a new member this week. His name is Emiliano. He moved up from Kinetic. We'll get to that in a minute. We had Michael Miller win. Alex Blue, Smiley Kaufman, Mav getting a double promo. Taunt Woods, no relation. And then we had Stone Canadian get his second promo as well. Don't have any particular clips from Elite Tour. Kinetic. Let's scroll down here. We had JJ LaFetra getting his it looks like a double promo. We don't have auto promos, I don't think, on there.
Not for pros, no.
Okay. And then let's see. Alex Langdon, that sounds familiar. I feel like that was in a book I read somewhere. There's Ryan Gardner. Emiliano getting his promo. Sidepod getting a promo. He was just recently into Kinetic too, so Sidepod continuing the hot streak. Nick later removing a demo, so there you go, Nick. And then we go to TrueSim. Did I have any TrueSim clips? I think I did. Speaking of Sidepod, what a great transition that was. That's pure dumb luck.
You got it.
Fast forwarding Sidepod. What are the odds?
Holding one on TrueSim. Holding one on TrueSim. Let's fucking go. Oh, pumped. Let's fucking go.
The passion.
Holding one on TrueSim. Let's fucking go. Oh, pumped. Let's fucking go.
Right there.
You can just feel what he's doing in that room. Oh, man. Oh, there's Sidepod in the house. Welcome in, Sidepod. Let's take a look at the winner. It was Abbott. Chris Abbott. He's won many times. Wow. Blowing away the field at 60 under. I didn't even look at the final results. Scud, second. 8 strokes back. Chris Abbott. Heck of a tournament. Snoopy's up there. Snoopy's been playing excellent lately. 49 under. Dango in fourth. Biz playing 44 under. Colby continuing that top 10 streak. Seems like every week. And Uber making a top 10 appearance. We have a clip or two from Uber later on, too. Do you have a couple CC clips?
Golfer.
What's that?
I said Uber's the best Swiss golfer we know.
Exactly. There's some polling points.
Okay, it's a cat. I was trying to figure out what that was.
Yeah, I was trying to figure that out, too.
It's a cat.
Oh, I didn't even
This on
know.
CC. He doesn't play on CC, but
Like the shot.
likes to play it anyways.
Let's go.
Oh,
Oh, as he yelled, did the other? This is where I'm at with clips. Like, did
Yeah,
that
what
other
happened with
cat
the cat?
eat the other one off?
Like the shot. Get in. Let's go.
Oh yeah, there's a little.
That other cat yeeted.
Yeah,
I'm
send
sorry,
that one to
Paul.
the NFL. That might get him a that send him to TGC. I wonder if TGC takes it as serious as NFL. And this, look at this clip. This is one of the coolest clips I've seen. Droman's Daniel. He does a lot of course. Does he design courses? I know he reviews courses and talks a lot. He designs as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
He is very good at recording videos, and this was just a cool angle of a hole-in-one that we have not seen yet. A flyover of his shot.
Ooh.
Pretty
How
cool
do you do
design,
that?
eh? Exactly
Imagine
why
if 2K could
had
do
some sort of
something
replay system like this.
How is he able to do that?
Moose is just.
I
don't know.
Moose, if I knew, I'd
Yeah.
find a way to.
Exactly. That's what I'm
produce
saying. He's
something
very
better.
good and creative, just similar to like G-Dog. G-Dog like he has like a command to do a flyover of the hole. Like there's some sort of programming and stuff that he has set up that he did like a flyover of his shot, and he does on his streams. He does a lot of that flyover stuff. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff you can do on PC with like F10, F11 and stuff if you press and like fly over and stuff.
Yeah, I'm on PC, Pat, but I wonder if you have
Yeah.
to be mouse and keyboard. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But let's get on over to Community Corner, shall we? Get some of the other clips out. Oh, look at cruising past you.
Look at this.
Didn't even see this. Cruziano. Get that hemo height.
Ouch.
Wow.
Let's take a look at last week's clip of the week votes. We had Rundown sneaks it out with the hold, please. 34.8% of the vote over P-Dog's D off the D. 23% of the votes. Make sure you guys go vote over on Twitter. I think this is going to work on the command. There it is, at RedFastReview on Twitter. We'll be posting clips of the week there where you can vote. I'm not sure which ones we're going to have. Maybe it's one that you've seen already. Maybe it'll be one of these in the community corner. So let's start taking a look at some of these. Here's a daily streamer here. Mr. Dobie Diesel playing none other than Red Fast Review. Summits and Turrets.
Oh, yeah, Dobie.
I'll say it for Rob since he's not here. Still waiting on the dip toss.
Yeah, the dip toss. Here's another one of the regulars who has been red hot lately. This is on TGC Tours. None other than Jedi Master.
Oh, effortlessly done. Nice swing.
This was just today, by the way.
Go in. Go in.
That was majestic.
Unfortunately, his camera's always a little laggy.
Oh. Yeah,
that's not the stream and not me. That's his camera and replay. Unfortunately,
selling so hard.
So we got screwed on the reaction, but he also had a second clip this week. This reaction did not get distorted. 18th hole of Jackwagon. If you don't play, it is a 3-round society on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC.
It's 4 rounds.
Did I say 3?
Yep. 2, hit that hill, slow it
Yeah,
down.
it's 4.
Bounce a little to the
Once
left.
a week, run by Mr. Pleat
roll in.
Pants.
And roll in. And roll in. Oh my God.
Okay, we're going to take another look at that. Let's see the replay.
Albion 18.
What's he looking for?
You know how long I've been waiting to get an albatross?
That's cooking, too.
That chair almost got KO'd. Perfect swing plan and tempo.
2, hit that hill, slow it down. Bounce a little to the left. And
Slowed it down, not by much.
And roll in. Oh my God.
Okay, we're going to take another look at that. Let's see the replay.
Just whips the controller off screen.
You know how long I've been waiting to get an albatross?
Gotta love Jeb. Gotta love Jeb.
Let's go, man.
Another one that we've
Jeb.
seen a frequent face on the Red Fast Review is Mr. Samo Man.
It's not memeing at the moment. Very sad.
May not look like it from this round, but this fucking course is hard for one. But
how hard is it?
Oh, let's go! What a shot!
Yeah, Jeb's went in with some speed. Samo's was at least landed a little softly there. Heck of a shot, Mr. Samo. We had, what's his name? Everything is Borrowed. This is a newer player here.
Looking forward to see what you do
Moose
here.
sent this one in. Thank you, Moose. This looks like Sawgrass.
Yeah, no mic or anything, but hell of a shot.
Newer
It's his
streamer?
First ace.
First ever ace.
I'm not sure if he streams. I saw him pop into Progressive's chat and bring it up, so I asked him if we could use it.
Excellent.
Yeah, first ever ace.
Well, welcome to the Red
Blaze
Fast
the
Review.
hill.
Everything is Borrowed. I'll try to take notes as we play it this week. In True Sim and Plat, the rare double event course, TPC Sawgrass. One of the OGs of the golf community, and still occasionally streams some golf, Huddlesworth. Hey,
what were you guys playing?
Not even looking.
I totally wasn't looking at the screen when I hit that shot.
Way.
Holy
Holy fuck! Oh my god!
For Albie. Imagine a no-look Albie.
Bro, what? I wasn't even looking at the screen.
He even said it in midair, too, which was the best part.
It's incredible.
What were you guys playing?
Like, he lined it up. You can see he just looked back at the screen.
I wasn't looking at the screen when I hit that shot.
One hop.
Holy
Holy
Not sure what tournament or tour it was.
Oh my god!
Crazy Canuck Society. All right, and then we had Skyline playing Red Fast Review as well.
This is a gorgeous hole.
Sure is.
Just a silhouette.
Ooh.
There he is. Nicely done, Skyline. Just posted recently. That was a prior Red Fast event, I think. Unless that was... Is this... Oh, that might be this week's Red Fast. That's why. That's 2 Zaza. Okay, I was going to say that because that was not Summits and Turrets. All right, but that is the clips that we have there. Let's get into Red Fast Review Society because we do have some other content, community corner stuff as we discuss a couple other events that are happening. But let's look into the Red Fast Review Society from this past week. We had week 48. Large number of participants once again. We had a total of 84, so down a little bit from last week, so we're not over that 100 threshold, so we're going to read through them all. We decided on what we're going to do, but as long as it's under 100, I'm going to torture myself and read through all of them. But we did have a new winner, Super Tykes CCA player, end up winning Visual _1 in second, Mr. Incredible third, and Blaze Ripper in fourth. So all separated by 1 stroke, so they each had their own unique position. But let's continue down the list. Thank you everyone that has played on episode 38, Summits and Turrets by, was it Richard Hall? By Richard Hall, exactly. This week is 2 Zaza by Alex Granger. So we had Super Tykes, Visual, Mr. Incredible, Blazer Ripper, Suggy, Lockheed, Love Scud, TFR, Johnson, Jeb, Uber, Sebmax, Soul. Yeah, we're already struggling. We're only 12 in. Stavino, Chief Jordan, Skyline, Pat, Crimp, Undertale, Caker, Dobie Diesel, M, Steelvike, J Ray, Jordy Boy, Coxter, Brendan Pin, Boosie, Rail Rando, Kara, Seaflow, Bluebird, Danny, G-Work, Lightning Guy, Stone Canadian, Mikey Angelo, Sweet Billy Boy, Heels, Caster, Carpy, Dangles, myself, Barrett, Ascanius, USN, Hunna, Gingermane, Fig, Bear, Mac, Jonas, Progressive, Unique Dragoon, Runcubus, Yogurt, BCOZ, Croc, Nolan Raya, Score Creeper, Brennan Nolan, Mustang Nolan, that is, Gamer Ability, Smoked Hillman, Big KMC, Hawk's Nest, Ryan, Chiplong, Crooner, White Tea, Widow, Soul Collector, Narwhal, Big Hurt, Lextron, Moose, Wee David, Golfer Kyle, Miller Time, RB Prime, Barbarossa, and KSI Boca. Whew. But thank you all for playing. 84 participants, still a very large number across all three platforms. Thank you from all of us. Really shows the support throughout the community. Can't stress that enough. And 2 rounds every week, starts every Sunday, so it does start before the podcast each week if you want to get ahead of it. This week's course, once again, 2 Zaza by Alex Granger, a fun one. That Skyline, I think, was playing there. I wish I could use points to turn a voice mod. Yeah, I should get a voice mod for that. Imagine that'd be pretty fun. T73 Narwhal. Yeah, your top 50 in the world hurts you a little bit on the adjusted scoring. But big congrats to Super Tykes on the win. That I was supposed to advance there, but let's kind of go back real quick to you know what? Let's go to content creator of the week, and then we'll finish up with the week ahead and other stuff going around the community. That might be a better flow. So we do have a new content creator of the week. However, he is by far not even remotely close to new to the community. He is probably one of the most tenured members of the golfing community. He was here probably before me, but I don't know, before Moose, but as long as I can remember.
He was one of the first people that was hanging around my chat, and we made sure that for as much bullying as he's done to us, we made sure to bully him into streaming.
That's right. And he has gotten around streaming and streaming much more regularly these days. It hadn't been up before, but he, for no reason in particular, but he is streaming on the regular now. His name is OOBERR1 by the name of Uber. He's in the chat right now. Uber. Always love tuning into your streams, and look at this. He's even got more graphics, new emotes, and everything.
He's hitting us with the host. Sorry for the double audio.
Wow.
Oh no, auto host. I played lots of jackwagon events back in the day with Uber every Sunday. That was a good time. Wearing my Scally for Scally Sundays for Oobs. But we have tons of good content from Oobs, even though he's kind of sporadic in streaming. It is definitely more consistent lately, and we love to see it. He's around every single golf channel, so if you've streamed, I would be surprised if Uber is not clipped into your channel. Here's a glimpse of Uber. This is just from today, and none other than the Red Fast Review Society.
This was perfect because I was lurking, and after he hits the shot, my head snapped.
Hey.
Doing
Evening
what
Bear.
today, Rob?
Evening Moose. Go Brad.
Doing
Mr.
Uber?
Lobster if you attend for once.
Wait, what did he just say?
Go back, rewind it.
Evening Bear. Evening Moose. Go Brad. Mr. Lobster if you attend for once.
That is just perfect. He's not here, too.
Hey,
and he just popped into the chat.
That timing couldn't have been. I didn't even listen to that whole thing. I think I was like kind of paying attention at first. What was that?
No, it was perfect because, like I said, I'm just lurking, like I'm not saying anything. The thing of the lurk, and he goes, "Evening Bear," and so my head snapped to the screen, and then I realized he's prepping the clip.
Hey. Evening Bear. Evening Moose. Go Brad. Mr. Lobster if you attend for once.
So I didn't even hear him roast Rob on that one.
Oh, that's great. Other clips. That
was his second eagle in 3 holes, by the way.
Yeah.
Just nuts.
Yeah,
God.
again, Speed Demon. He did 2 rounds of True Sim in like 40 minutes and still scored up.
Oh. Just being a shitbag, as he would say. And then this, who could forget the famous clip that is literally now a part of is it Undertale or Undertales?
I think it's Undertales.
Soundboard.
I abuse
He's
it.
up on the bank instead.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh.
It still hits just as good today.
It's so good. So
you
good.
know Uber's going to
Uber.
go for it. He's never going to be shying away from going for it, even though this pin was like the most ridiculous pin of all time. I guess with the headwind, there was maybe a chance, but this thing came in smoking hot.
Oh no!
It goes through the pin. Just
yeah.
Oh my god, it did.
I mean, to be honest, he's probably the only person that eagle two'd it. I mean, you got to hit that pin unless you're going to hole out.
For real.
That's the only way you're going to stay on that green. But Uber, keep up the great work. And if you ever want to play Guess That Pokemon, right, Bear? Good luck against Bear and Colby.
God, so good. Just give me original 151. None of that new stuff. Original 151.
Oh, man. But as we mentioned, we'll get to the week ahead because we don't want to run too long tonight. Visual, thank you very much. Welcome on in. But go follow Uber. I think I posted the link in the chat. Oh, oops. Oh, that's Uber's clip to that if you guys want to watch that.
You just want to watch that over
yeah,
and
just
over
watch
and
that,
over.
actually. Don't even click the follow. Just watch that over and over. See if you can get that up to 1,000 views. We do have other news to kind of semi-break as we have other events that are happening throughout the society, so throughout the golf community. So one thing we occasionally talk about is a fantasy golf. So there is fantasy golf still happening if you're interested in that. That is run by Zeeb Kolbster. So these are all different things that are run in the golf community. So just kind of a recap. Is this not opening? There it is. So check in there. He runs this every 4 weeks. It's on Platinum, and you can kind of pick your golfers based on a dollar amount value. Nice little fun side thing to do. Materializations at the top. I'm not sure why Rocket is up there because he barely even plays, but Clubby, thank you very much. Welcome on in, boys. We are just going over some of the community events that are happening at the moment and wrapping up the podcast. So Z Kolbster's Fantasy Golf, make sure you check that out. He has been around the community quite a long time, and he'd be more than happy to have you play it. Did that not work? Oh, there we go.
What,
the
your
other
words?
things?
No, your words didn't work for a moment. No.
Yeah, no. I was looking at trying to do multiple things at once. The other thing is not an official necessarily event, but is basically a scheduled event every 10 o'clock Saturday night, Progressive Golf's channel. If you ever want to play Divot Derby and you want to play it with people, go check out Progressive Golf if one of you guys wants to shout out Progressive. He gets the boys going. He came in here with the fellas earlier and gets nearly full lobbies almost every time. If not, it's going to be a dozen plus. It's always a great time. I always try to sneak in there even if I'm busy on a Saturday night. So make sure you check out Progressive. That is also a fun time for events in the golf community. We also have Alt Shot All-Stars. That is coming to close to an end, right, Bear?
Close to the finale.
Close to the finale, where Bear and Narwhal are on ice, right? You guys haven't played in, what, a month?
It feels like it. It feels like the tournament is, people were saying that we were a tough team. Well, now we haven't had that camaraderie. We haven't been in the Discord going back and forth for a couple weeks, and I really think it might hurt us. But you know what? We're gonna get back into the Discord. We're just gonna hit the ground running.
Grind it out.
I was in Nar's stream earlier. It was a little shaky to see where his golf game was. So we're gonna have to get back on it. Oops, did you get knocked out? Oops, did you get knocked out? Oops, you get knocked out, huh? Huh? Hold on. I don't even know if I'm on screen.
You are.
I got to catch. Okay, good. Oops, you get knocked out? Huh?
Well, your head is.
That's fine. That's all you need. Just the top tip, whatever.
Just the
You
tip.
get knocked out? Oops, huh? It's okay. It's okay. We'll be here. We're still here. All right.
So we do have a few matches left. Make sure you check those out. Run by Jimmy Boredom. Also run by Jimmy Boredom is going to be coming up. The match play. Jimmy Boredom match play, which he's going to be breaking news on Wednesday, I believe, right? This is a PC only thing, and it's going to be exclusive. 64 teams, community
Do you want me to
sign-up
check
spots.
my Adam Schefter notes?
Yeah, if you have Schefter notes on this one.
This was going to be my Schefter moment of glory. Ladies and gentlemen in the chat, I was digging for these details. But yeah, March 9th, he's going to announce, and then 15th, there's going to be signups, 4 different brackets, all PC. I have the names of the brackets, but he as we were discussing, what do I report as the new golfing TGC Adam Schefter? We agreed upon just the basics.
Okay. So we do have names for brackets to be revealed at a later date, but he's going to break full details on his stream. I assume his stream, unless it's going to be tweeted out. Jimmy Boredom on Twitter. The other thing that is basically going on right now, actually, and that's probably where we're going to wrap up the podcast tonight, is Kill Up Bees Match Play Invitational is coming back. Right, Bear?
6. The 6th installment. Courses are picked. We have conditions set up. There's going to be a play-in tournament. There's new society set up on all 3 platforms. That's a 4-round tournament, and then we'll see where it goes from there.
So new societies are going to be playing on all of them and playing tournaments. So that's huge. Oops, that is loud. Sorry about
I was going to say, I thought I had a
Bees' intro. Okay.
I thought that's what that was.
Yeah, my bad.
Scared.
But yeah, Bees is getting ready to break further news on this. So we're going to kind of close up shop for the moment. But no rush, because I'm sure he's going to take another 5, 10, 15 minutes to kind of get all situated in there. But that's kind of the news around the quote-unquote the golfing community of the week. So are you going to be trying to participate in any of them? Bear, Moose, are you guys going to be enrolled?
So I'm always conflicted with the Bees one, because being on the tournament committee, if I'm in it, I 100% remove myself from seeding discussions. But I've fallen so in love with the PGA game again that I want to be in all of these. And then of course the lights go off. It's like, match play. I'll be able to do PC match play intros. I'll be able to just create so much more, and it'll be. I want to be in all 3.
I feel like your intros and coverage of it is just top tier. So I must say, but if you do play, that'll be just as good. So the prep for the hype for your events is always fantastic, or anything you're involved with. So I look forward to that. Moose, what about you?
Definitely in on the Boredom tournament. I want to be in on the Bees too. For me, honestly, it's all going to depend on timing of when stuff gets underway, because going to be moving here again probably around the 21st, 22nd, and then busy with work. So I want to be in those. They've made for some great content opportunities, met some great people. It's where I first met Gamer Ability. I'm sure everyone in here knows who that is. And then just, a lot of friendly competition within the community. So definitely in on Boredom, on the fence for Bees right now, but I would love to participate.
Awesome. And additional potential news regarding the podcast. coming on the annual pod, the 1 year anniversary, we are anticipating a special stream. We were also discussing before the podcast.
Longer stream? Is it going to be a longer stream?
It might just be regular. It could be a little longer. It could be a special episode. We haven't decided yet, but we are organizing something special for episode 52, which would be set to air on 3/28. However, I personally will not. It is. Yeah, that is. Thank you.
No better way to celebrate. Let's get after it.
I will be in Texas at a wedding, actually. Traveling home that day. So I'll be flying from San Antonio back home. San Antonio? I don't know where I'm going. Somewhere in Texas for a wedding. But anyways, maybe Tuesday that week, or maybe we'll have a special episode. But we want to make sure all 4 of us are able to attend, so we'll know more details as that date gets closer. But keep that in mind. And maybe we'll just do Tuesday podcast, and we'll have like a special edition one on a later day or something. But we'll get there eventually. So that's pretty much it. We're going to kind of wrap it up and send everyone on over to Bees. You boys have any streams or anything planned for this week?
Not at the moment. LA tied it against Boston, so they're in overtime right now. So that's what I'm
for
doing
all
the rest
those
of the
people
night.
that care.
Yeah. You saw our in-depth hockey coverage at the beginning of this. Right?
Yeah.
We all kind of stared at
Everyone comes here for the hockey.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Right.
Especially Utica Comets info.
Oh, yeah. That was Utica College.
Oh.
Sorry.
I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get one. This is like a super busy time. I've enjoyed the Sunday morning, but my goodness, Saturday night last week was
got after it a little bit.
We did, and I went back into the VOD today for the first time, and I was like, wow, how did I shoot -6 round 4? And it all came back really
you
quick.
Played all 4?
I played all 4, and I went to the end of the VOD, and I go, I don't remember any of these videos. Like, that's weird. Why was I doing all of these? So
I remember going to bed on 17th hole, round 2. I'm like, yeah, he's got 1 hole left. I'm closing my eyes. I'm half shoving anyways.
Oh, Progressive hit us with a big raid, and it's like, party don't stop.
Yeah. Especially when the boys are over drinking, egging you on too.
It was a lot of fun.
No stopping there. I'm going to do my usual Tuesday evening stream, so kind of back to the regular schedule a little bit this week, 6:30 for Platte Tour rounds. We'll see what happens. Going to do Platte. It's going to be the same course twice, Sawgrass. Platte and True Sim rounds 1 and 2. Maybe get a Saturday morning stream. I always say maybe because there's a lot that happens on the weekends, so it's a little difficult to schedule. And then this past week, I actually had a bunch of pop-up Madden streams, so those are going to be back in the rotation as I have Bespoke Madden League play. So you'll see those pop up. Feel free to completely ignore it if you're only interested in golf. Otherwise, feel free to pop in and say hello. But let's go say hello to Mr. Killer Bees, and hope you guys have all enjoyed. This will be posted on YouTube later. Feel free to like the YouTube account. That always helps us out quite a bit. I don't know if that's the correct command. I don't know. It's Red Faster View on YouTube. If you're on YouTube watching this, feel free to follow us over on Twitch. It'll be all in the description below. But until next time, thank you everyone that has tuned in. We had Progressive, Sock, Clubby, all with raids. Appreciate all you guys. Good luck in your cuts.